Sal Internado here for KnightCap. Quick recap of Army's 37-35 loss to Fordham on opening night here at Michie Stadium. Kind of a disappointing loss. Coach Munkin said he was embarrassed for the program with this loss. Said special teams play was horrific. Just all around coaching fundamentals just weren't there tonight. Ahmed Bradshaw made his college debut, and he was pretty impressive. Ahmed was Army's leading rusher with 140 plus yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns. In the end, I guess Army's offense came up a little bit short on a 4th down and 3 play from Fordham's 47 with 28 seconds left. Pass fell short, Bradshaw to Walker, and Fordham celebrated a win. It's another loss for Army to an FCS program. Last year they lost at Yale in overtime, and it's just tough to figure out. There are a couple special teams errors where snap went over Alex Tardew's head. He had a fall down in the end zone for a safety. A muffed snap on an extra point by Fordham. Their holder, who's a punter, beats Army to the right side of the end zone for a 2-point conversion. Those 2 plays go either way. Maybe the Black Knights pull out a win here. Some people might say it's the same old Army, but this is a young team. Coach Munkin never uses youth for an excuse. It's just a puzzling, really puzzling loss, because Fordham was 11-3 last year, but they lost 18 starters from that team. And yes, they have a great running back in Chase Edmonds. And yes, he had a great game against Army. But I think that at some point, when Chase Edmonds is pretty much slipping into the secondary open, somebody has to account for him. And on plays, it didn't seem like people were accounting for him on pass plays. Running, he was breaking tackles, just finding a lot of open space. Coach Munkin said on defense there was miscommunication with some defensive signals maybe, and I say it's the first game, but still it's no excuse. They practiced almost a month for this game. They practiced for a month to see a lot of Fordham's looks, and then Fordham really ripped apart their secondary in the first half. They had 10 completions, 266 total yards, 26 yards per completion. Edmonds had an 87-yard reception. Xavier Moss made a touchdown-saving tackle and held Fordham to a field goal late in the first half. But, I mean, the one positive you could take out of this game for Army is Ahmed Bradshaw in his college debut. I mean, he just showed glimpses of what the future could be like for this program. 143 yards on the ground, 107 yards through the air, a touchdown pass on his first college attempt to Joe Walker, another touchdown pass to Edgar Poe, 27-yarder. Poe wrestled a safety or defensive back for Fordham for the ball for a touchdown. But now Army has a couple of days to think about this on a Friday night, and they got to go to UConn, who scratched and clawed its way to a victory against Villanova in their season opener. Both teams are going to be hungry for a win next Saturday up near Hartford, and we'll see how the resolve of this Army team, and see if they can come back after their pretty disappointing defeat. Here at Michie Stadium, I'm Sal Internado. You were watching KnightCap on recordonline.com.